Hello
Rude.
everybody, and welcome to our latest video. Today we're going to be talking about the cartoons that we grew up with and enjoyed, the ones that are nostalgic and pretty personal to us.
I don't know how personal, but I, growing up, had very much bad nightmares thanks to Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I think so many kids did, because that cartoon was genuinely terrifying for children.
Thing is, I loved him. He was so cute. The problem was, one of the episodes started giving me nightmares, and that actually almost got me off Cartoon Network because my mom was like, "You can't watch Cartoon Network anymore if it's giving you nightmares." And it was just like the one episode with Courage the Cowardly Dog and this guy, and a shitload of people know the scene where he's like, "Return the slab."
Yeah. Return the slab or suffer my wrath.
I don't remember the whole thing. I just remember like he was like, "Return the slab."
Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
Like whatever, and I was just like that part stuck with me.
If I had to pull up a list online of people who are saying like their scariest Courage episode, that one is almost always at the top.
I keep seeing that one pop up, and I know that one got to me, but now as an adult, I'm like, the fuck.
It was
Still
so
creepy,
weird.
though.
It's still creepy because they used 3D animation, and it was like that show came out in 1998. It's
Yeah,
really impressive for the time,
Very.
but no, it's still one of my favorites. I loved it. It was also really scarier than it had any right being. Like, yeah, it's a fun cartoon, but it also gets you.
I think children of our day and age should grow up watching it. You
They-
know,
they
that's also the trauma.
They would be able to appreciate quality.
Exactly. Especially like other shows, Powerpuff Girls. I grew up on Powerpuff Girls as well.
Yeah, I
And then
remember
they
watching
rebooted
that.
the series, and it was ruined. Like it really felt babied down in like the new way they've done it. Before it didn't feel as like babied down. Like you're
Yeah.
talking to an absolute idiot.
Yeah, like the creators of older cartoons had more faith in their crowd of like audience not being completely stupid. Now
Back when
everything
you were a
that comes out for
kid.
kids, yeah. When we were kids, we had cartoons like Cow and Chicken and
Oh, yes.
Dexter's Lab because those were
Oh,
still for
never
kids, but they
forget.
weren't dumbed down.
Ed and Eddie.
Yes, I loved Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yeah,
I still
no,
remember.
breakers.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted them, and then you go to a shop and they're like this tiny thing, and they're like, "I
Jawbreakers.
don't want that. I want this."
Most disappointing thing to learn that those weren't real.
They're
That you
real.
couldn't put a jawbreaker in your mouth the size of your head.
Yeah, that one wasn't real. But like when you found out they were real, but they were
Oh,
like the tiny ball.
Such
they-
a letdown.
Yeah, they were real. Like they're gonna break your teeth if you bite on it, but they weren't as big as they were made out to be.
I think when it comes to like cartoons people growing up with, you can tell the kind of person how their childhood was depending on which version of Ben 10 they grew up with.
Ooh, yes, Ben 10. Ben 10 is what I grew up on. I grew up on the proper Ben 10 people.
The original, the very
Exactly.
first one.
The one that we should all just keep rewatching. Don't reboot it. Stop rebooting it. The original. And then I still loved when they brought out like the next part when he was older.
Yes, Alien Force.
Yes.
X-Men Alien Force, Ben 10. Alien Force.
Ben 10 Alien Force. Like they kept that very well. Story amazing. Animation amazing. I loved that shit. And then they ruined it.
Then you had that what was it, Ben 10 Omniverse or something? It looked terrible. I hate the art style.
Omniverse wasn't. I think it was the Omniverse that wasn't bad. Like it was a more newer one that they brought out that was like, it was bad.
Yeah, I'll have a picture on screen of the newer one and how really fucking terrible it looked.
Yeah. That's new one. Let me copy this image. That's bullshit. Yeah, that's bullshit. That is bullshit.
I hate it.
is terrible. That is not
it-
Ben
It
10.
looks so bad. Look at the design. Is this supposed to be Kevin?
I can't.
What
I
is
can't.
this?
It's
Ugh,
terrible.
ew.
The animation's way too cartoony. Like, it was.
Over the top.
Yeah, the original was cartoon, but it kind of still kept like realistic-ish. Well, not realistic, like can't say anime because it's anime, but it's not. It's he looked like a proper freaking kid.
Yes.
That's the best way I can say. He actually looked like a kid. And nowadays, cartoons like I also prefer drawing in a cartoon style because it's much easier. But I grew up
But
on a
not like.
actual person.
But when you're getting paid millions to make a TV show, you don't have to make it look like crap.
Exactly. And then, like, there was another one that popped up in my head, and then we started going on about Ben 10. Now it's gone. Young Justice.
Oh, Teen Titans.
Teen Titans only really got into, like, Teen Titans, I don't remember being on Cartoon Network until, like, it was kind of brought to my attention.
I can't remember if it was on Cartoon Network, but I remember seeing the reruns of it on TV, and I loved it. I don't like Teen Titans Go, whatever that crap is.
Young Justice, that one I grew up on. That was freaking good. And I think it's still going.
I think it is. DC had a lot of really good animated like cartoons.
Oh, Spider-Man. They had a good Spider-Man as well at one point.
Oh, yeah. I liked the one that had the cell shading, but I can't remember which one it was.
I loved Young Justice. Like, just the animation style and everything was beautiful. Pokemon, I grew up on that shit. I would wait for it to come on, including Dragon Ball Z. I would wait to go onto the channel SABC something kitties or whatever. I'd wait.
It was SABC2. I remember coming home after school and waiting for it was Dragon Ball Z, and then it was Naruto, and then it was One Piece. Eventually.
Naruto. One Piece didn't really pop up. I remember Naruto. I would always wait for the next episode. I would actually love to download the whole series and just binge watch. Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, I loved it until Gohan grew up. Suckiest shit ever. They ruined him. And then it was Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Horseland. I was always looking for Horseland. I downloaded them on videos, which is a lot of people wouldn't know what a freaking video is.
I remember. Okay, the reason I brought up One Piece is because SABC only ever aired up until the end of the Alabasta arc. They stopped airing after that completely, and I think after that they aired Naruto Shippuden until it almost completed. And I remember they didn't finish airing Naruto. It got all the way up until like into the war arc, and then they stopped airing it. It might have actually stopped before that as well. It was terrible. I don't know if they're still airing it now. With Dragon Ball, I know they finished the whole of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I don't know about Dragon Ball Z. There was also a whole bunch of other ones. There was ones where they had dinosaurs. Dino Squad, I would look up that. It was on a different channel, but I loved Dino Squad.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Slugterra?
Yes, I loved Slugterra, but they never continued it.
No, I remember watching on TV, I loved it, and then when I grew up, I found out there's 5 seasons of it. And I never watched 1 season or 2 seasons.
They only made 1 or 2 seasons of Slugterra that I know of.
There's quite a few. There is 6 seasons of Slugterra.
I remember them stopping at a point and then I couldn't find any more. I don't remember them being that many seasons.
No, because they only ever aired 2 seasons. They didn't air them all.
Oh, I remember another one. Now that you say Slugterra, Monsuno.
Yes, I remember Monsuno.
I freaking loved that. Bakugan.
Ah, yes. Bakugan, I remember still
original.
having the game on PS2 because I won it in a competition.
Me and my brother used to put cards on our shoulder, under our clothes, and we put one
For
of
the
our little.
little things to sit there.
Oh, I love Bakugan, but I hate like after the originals, they kind of like started rebooting it after that. They did like when he was young, then when he was older with Drago, and then they
Yeah.
started like a whole bunch of new reboots, and I didn't like it after that.
Yeah, when they start rebooting things, the quality generally tends to go down.
Yeah, and it's like a new person, new story. Like I've also seen it with Digimon. Like it just changes the whole thing.
There was one anime that aired, and I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it was called Spider Riders. And
So-
it was literally about people who rode giant spiders.
Nope, never saw
And
that one.
It was like one of the first animes that I ever watched, and it was so much fun. And they only made like 2 seasons. I can't even say it was good because it wasn't really that good, but it was fun.
I just remembered another two Cartoon Network shows I freaking loved growing up.
Mm.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yes, I love
And
that.
Kids Next Door.
Oh, Codename Kids Next Door, I remember.
I remember Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and I was always like, I've been in the unicorn stables. I know they have them. I remember what episode they showed it to us.
It was a really good series. Even Codename Kids Next Door. It also makes me think around that time was The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh, yes.
It's also so good. See, kids these days don't grow up with good cartoons.
Yeah, now they grow up with people just trying to like dumb down either the cartoons or they're trying to include so many shitty things about like people and they're trying to be too inclusive and it kind of just ruins the whole show. I mean, like, did you see that little kid show where Cow was saying, I don't feel like a he or a her
Yeah.
or them? And then, like, there's the next video of it being beef and it's like, you now identify as fucking beef.
And it's actually happening more and more in cartoons I've seen. I think even in one of the newer Transformers cartoons, they had a robot do the exact same thing. Saying, oh, I'm not male or female. It's like, come on, man.
You're a robot. They didn't really genderfy you as it was, so
Yeah.
it's
It's
trying too
stupid.
hard.
It is
I mean,
really
some
stupid.
characters don't even have a kind of gender going for them. So, like, imaginary, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, a few characters I think like didn't really have a gender.
No, because they're not.
They're a
They
thing.
wouldn't be able to have it. Yeah.
Like Blue
I
is
blame.
blue.
I blame the modern crap on Steven Universe. That is where the rot started. Hey?
Steven Universe. Especially like the music was very good.
It's not that bad, but it was just an indication of the kind of style a lot of shows are going for now.
Yeah, I think they took what like made Steven Universe, like with I don't know, relationships and like I'm perfectly fine. Guys like guys, girls like girls, girls like boys, boys like girls. Like they did a perfect thing about that and just, you know, love is love. But then other shows are just kind of showing it down your throat that I don't identify as that. Like people are supposed to know that off the bat and it just gets so much more complicated.
It's going overboard. It's stupid.
Yeah.
They're taking away from the fun of cartoons. Like, not between
Cartoons are
growing up.
you're not supposed to sit there thinking about shit. You're just supposed to sit there enjoying it.
I still remember watching that cartoon with the guy whose car turned into this giant robot, or it controlled a giant robot.
Yeah.
And that's fun. You're allowed to have fun cartoons instead of just everything being serious or trying to push messaging.
I had a favorite character in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and it was Cheese.
Who's Cheese?
He liked chocolate milk.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
But
Ah.
Cheese is like a running joke for me and my brother because we love Cheese because he was just like, I like chocolate milk.
I
Oh god, I loved it.
I was generic. I always loved Blue. Because
No, I loved Cheese and Coco. They were my favorites growing up. But Cheese became
Oh
more
yeah,
of a
Coco was weird.
freaking popping you those little toy.
But
Then
there's,
also, yeah.
another one that came around that time, I'm not sure if you saw it, is Majin Partner's a monkey.
Yes, I saw that one. That one didn't really resonate with me much. I watched it, but meh.
I watched a bit of it, but it was always something that was in the background. Not the one you'd actually pay attention to.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was the one in between other shows that you enjoyed more.
And then there was also the channel that was next to Nickelodeon with Wacky Races and Pink
Yes.
Panther, Tom and Tom and Jerry.
Boomerang.
Yes, Boomerang. That was it. Tom and Jerry. Oh, I loved growing up on that.
Yes.
I love the older version of Tom and Jerry. I don't know, just like the way it was and the animation style. Like, it just was so different to now.
It felt like it had more passion put into it in a way.
Exactly. I
I
love
think
that.
that's the.
And the growing up was also, I remember watching him a lot.
I remember watching Looney Tunes, Roadrunner and Coyote was really
Oh,
good.
Roadrunner. I loved Roadrunner. Beep beep. Meow.
It to this day is still my mom's favorite cartoon. My mom loves Roadrunner.
I remember when at school, when I was in like primary school, we made these things. We had to like draw a picture on some like this tray thing that was going to be used for like kids in like their families are in prison, their mothers in prison or something. So we had to draw on a tray thing, and it would be made into like a little thing that they can put their food on. And I drew Roadrunner.
I love it. It's cute. It's such. See again, cartoons that are fun for the sake of being fun.
Oh, just enjoying being.
Exactly. I still remember I used to watch like Cow and Chicken a lot.
Oh yeah, that one was always on though.
Yeah, it was. They played it so much on TV.
Dexter's Laboratory was also always on, and Billy and Mandy.
This was there. Wacky.
Oh,
I actually put down Wacky Races and Roadrunner.
And also Scooby-Doo.
Well, of course.
Proper
There was
Scooby-Doo.
so many different versions of Scooby-Doo.
No, I'm talking about the proper Scooby-Doo. You know what I mean. And Samurai Jack. You also remember
Yes.
Samurai Jack?
Samurai Jack was really good. I remember TMNT,
Why
but
does that
the-
sound familiar?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes! That was my Nickelodeon love.
I
Teenage
loved it.
Turtles.
And I remember it's a very specific one that I'll put an image in chat of it, but almost all of them were actually pretty good. I remember even watching that animated movie of it, so it was good.
I would say
Not the
SpongeBob,
newer
but
movie.
all of us have lived on SpongeBob. So
Yeah, I think
can't
SpongeBob's
find-
universal. Like
Just like
everyone
Pokemon.
knows it. Yeah. I like
really
Pokemon.
showed up on Disney XD when it was black and white. Like literally, the series was called Black and White.
Yeah. I still remember the
That's-
original Pokemon. It was really good. I never
But
grew up on
Watch from
Digimon.
beginning.
I know
like-
some. Sorry.
Like the beginning part of Pokemon. I watched that from SABC.
Yes.
So me and my brother growing up, that was how we started into Pokemon. We literally started from the first ever season of Pokemon to where we are now, which is actually I'm still downloading the new season. I'm waiting for more episodes.
There's so much of it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes, I
Oh,
loved Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's it. The blue eyes, silver dragon or something. I had the
magician,
red
man.
eyes black dragon.
I used to collect the cards when I was much younger, and then like a year ago, I bought a pack of the cards, and they were the bootlegs, so they're all fake.
Yeah, me and my brother also bought, but they also turned out to be fake.
Terrible.
But Digimon didn't show up as much for us in South Africa that I can really think of. You had to look for it.
I've never watched it.
I watched a certain series, but I can't remember how I got hold of it.
Maybe it was like on a computer or something. I think that's how a lot of people come across these older shows.
There's actually one show, well, not like a show, it's like a very old animation.
Yeah.
I would love to find again when I was little, so I was primary schoolish, still young, and we'd go to aftercare.
So this was like back in the 60s, eh?
A fucking asshole. Listen, we're in our 20s now, so I can't say, oh, it was just a few years ago.
Yeah, no, it's terrible to think like, okay, back when I was in primary school over a decade ago.
Yeah, heck, when chocolate was cheap and food was better and you could afford a house.
Yeah.
But, yeah, back to this. So they would put on a video for us, and it was like proper old school animation. And I remember it was like these little cats, and I can't find it because I don't know what it was called. But it was this animation of these little cats, and their mom put them in dresses, and they didn't want to be in the dresses. And that was like the main part I just remember was them taking off the dresses.
Yeah, it could have been anything, really.
Exactly, but like it was such an old animation, and I loved the style because it's like that really old animation style.
Yes. I love the old animation style, the hand drawn and the...
Exactly, it looked like proper old style, old school. But like I said, I can only remember like a piece of it, and I don't remember ever having a name. It was probably like a series of different animations. So I can't remember them.
In the comments, if you're watching this video and you recognize it, tell us what it is.
Like the animation style was so gentle and pretty. Like it was like reading those books that they made for kids, where they make the drawing so detailed and pretty.
It could have been something from like a compilation or an anthology.
I don't know, but I just remember it was like very pretty and cute. I just saw another animation I loved growing up, American Dragon.
Yes, the first couple seasons, before they changed the
Only
art
like
style.
3 seasons, I think, 3 or 4 seasons.
I know they changed the art style at one point, and I
Yeah,
didn't
they
like it.
changed how his dragon looked in, I think, season 2 or 3.
Yeah, I don't like that. I prefer the original buff dragon compared to the traditional Chinese dragon.
Ooh, I just saw something that just reminded me of another show for us. Total Drama Island.
I never watched it.
How could you? That was Cartoon Network's like biggest thing was Total Drama Island.
I have not watched a single episode of it. I have no idea.
Grew up on that shit, but then they started like rebooting and rebooting. They started ruining it, but like I was there for the original, and I think I watched like a few seasons of it until it started getting so cuck with the new characters and stuff.
It's actually quite interesting then. I've never seen it, but I wouldn't mind watching it sometime.
Now, Total Drama Island was like one of the big best.
I have down here Johnny Bravo.
Yes, Johnny Bravo. I didn't even like him when I was younger. I was just like, I don't like him, but I don't know why. Now that I'm older, I'm like, I understand why I don't like him.
You can now justify disliking him.
No, it's like, okay, I have a valid reason why I hated this guy. He was trash.
He really was. Like, when I was
Very
a kid, I thought it was funny because nobody acts like that. Nobody's like that. Then I grew up.
Then you grow up and you're like, never mind, they're everywhere.
They're all over the place.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh yeah, Phineas and Ferb's a given.
Falls.
Oh, I love Gravity Falls.
I still watch it.
Yeah, that's something I could rewatch any episode of anytime. Like, it is really good.
I just love all the mystery stuff they even like put out over the years, like real life scavenger hunts. Kim Possible.
Oh yes. There's
Nick
so many. There's so many. Did you ever watch Totally Spies?
Yes. Oh, yes.
And I know so many of these cartoons, like when I was younger, everyone like, oh, they're for girls. Totally Spies, Winx.
Oh, Winx I've grown up on. That's something I
There's so
definitely
many
grew up
good ones.
on. The Emperor's New School.
Yes.
Fish hooks.
I haven't heard of that one.
Mention of fish hooks.
Nah, never heard of it.
That's the one I grew up on. It was on Disney. Replacements.
You knew a lot more of ones that I did.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, okay, well, obviously Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch was a given.
I'd be very depressed if you didn't know Lilo and Stitch. I'd be very
I
worried.
did. Ugh. Did you know they made a live action version of the Winx TV series?
Yes,
Looks like shit.
it was. It was depressing.
This looks bad.
And now
I'd
they've
rather just watch the
rebooted it,
cartoon.
animated it, 3D animation. It's bad. I want to go
Why?
back and re-download the old one so I can just watch the good stuff.
Yeah, because the problem is they remake it because they have no creativity.
They kind of lost a lot, and nowadays, like, they're not looking for new people for more creativity. They're just kind of going off whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what
Oh.
else was on Boomerang.
What else is?
Yogi Bear.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, but I never thought much of it. Yeah, it's things like the Flintstones and Popeye
Oh
and
yes,
the Jetsons.
Flintstones.
And the Jetsons.
Oh yes, the Jetsons. But I was more into the Flintstones and the Jetsons.
Flintstones was better.
I haven't seen Flintstones in a long time. That's something they've kind of actually left to the side.
Yeah, you don't really see anything to do with it, eh?
I've seen Flintstones in a long time now that we're actually talking about it. I can't even remember the last thing they made with the Flintstones.
Have a look.
I'll say one thing I remember since I was baby is Noddy.
Oh yeah, Noddy. Fact, that goes along with things like Peppa Pig and the
Peppa Pig's new.
kids shows.
Noddy's is so old, and I still went to like not even primary school, preschool that was called Noddy's.
Oh my god. No, I remember it because it was everywhere when I was very small.
And now
This
to
is
this
crazy.
day, you do something that's so stupid, but you you accomplish something. And people are, like, overseas people don't understand it when I say, like, oh, have a Noddy badge.
Yeah, like people don't get it.
And I don't get it what you're trying to imply when you're like, oh, you did it so well. Here, have a Noddy badge. For
I
a kid,
mean-
it's okay, but when you do it to an adult, it comes off as a different meaning because it means something different now.
I did not know Noddy was made by Enid Blyton. She wrote so many kids' books that I loved. It's insane. But it's been around. I mean, it was created in 1949, the character. It's been around for really long.
Yeah, it has. Did you find out what was the last thing they redid of the Flintstones?
An animated movie in 2015 called, and I kid you not, The Flintstones and WWE.
Are you freaking kidding me? 2015.
A crossover. And they appeared like briefly in Space Jam: A New Legacy. Like a couple of the
my God,
dinosaurs made cameos, but that's it.
Are you freaking kidding me? WWE? No.
And The Flintstones is now in development as a movie.
Now.
Right now, yeah. As of October 2024, the movie's in production. An animated, it's called Meet the Flintstones, an origin story for the Flintstones.
Are they making it animated or, oh, you said live action?
No, animated.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, no, I'm tired of live action.
They did make a good live action here. And when was it?
Early 2000s, right?
Yeah, it was like in the 2000s. Like 1994 or something, it says here. I can't find it. What?
Yeah, it had John Goodman as Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, they did like a really good live action. Like, I think it was 1 or 2 movies they did. There was a very good live action.
Yeah, there were 2. The Flintstones and the
Viva Rock
Flintstones
Vegas,
in Rock of
One of
Vegas.
them. Yeah.
The first Flintstones movie was made by... it wasn't made by Steven Spielberg. Still, that was a good movie.
Okay, everybody, that is what we can remember off the top of our head of all our shows growing up. If you want to share and comment below your favorite shows and or series or stuff like that growing up, what you remember that was your favorite, or anything that we brought up that you want to comment about, please comment down below. And with that, please like and share and subscribe. And
Yes, we need subscribers. We need people to like and subscribe, please.
help us grow. Give us ideas in the comments, please. If you have any ideas for videos, we are willing to try the topics, as long as it doesn't go into the dark pits of hell. I hope we all see you guys again.
Yes.
And that is it. Bye.
Bye.